this is what we do for you guys in the middle of the night.
In the middle of the desert, on the side of the road, this is how we have to get internet.
Yeah. And we don't even have internet. We have internet, but it's not moving.
But Hold it up high, girl.
I know.
But I do.
I know you have internet. Hey everyone, Aja here from Pandamonium. So we had to go towards town to get any internet reception. It's pretty slow here at the van build. And unfortunately, while I was gone, I've been having issues with my buttons. Sometimes they won't cut on, so I need to have them replaced. So I turned on my water pump and nothing happened. And so I was like, whatever, and decided to just leave. I forgot to cut off the button. I don't think it's the button. I think there's a connection in my batteries because sometimes there's just no power. So I'm getting ready to change the connectors today, but that doesn't help me because for some reason I guess it got connection again. The pump cut on. No one was here. The water was flowing, unfortunately, and I got a flood. It flooded out my RV, which is unfortunate. Also, I was meaning to replace that pump because the pump has broke. I do have a new one here, and I was going to replace the pump. But, so I don't know if that's leaking as well. My whole bathroom is flooded out. What happened is it went into the sink because my fresh water was full when this happened, and it went into the sink, and I don't use my gray tank because I usually just capture what I wash in the sink in the bucket, and usually I clean with a bucket also myself. The only time I take showers is if I'm at a campground and I know it can go straight into the waste disposal. So, yeah, my bathroom is now completely flooded out. It went into the gray tank, filled the gray tank, and then flowed back up into the bathtub. And the bathtub overflowed into the RV. So I have a big mess to clean up. My lithium batteries were in the tub, so half of the boxes were soaked. And, it's just a big mess. I took my new lithium. Yeah, I know. Hold on.
I'm draining the bags.
Yeah, that's what luckily my batteries were wrapped.
I know, thank goodness.
In plastic, so they did not get wet, thankfully.
Yeah.
What a mess.
Crazy.
So here's my bathroom. The gray tank is completely full and flooded out, so it fills back into the tub here. And then it overflowed on this corner, so this is all wet. Luckily, I have a rug here, so I'm going to pull this rug up and hang it outside, and then I'm going to wipe up the water as much as possible. It was already leaking through the floor. So, as you can see, it is still leaking. It's leaking all across here where it got soaked. Ugh. But it's clean water that's leaking, so I need to empty out my gray water tank. I don't want to go anywhere, so I'll probably just let it out since it was all fresh water because there was nothing in my gray tank anyways. Ugh. Here are the boxes for my lithium, kind of swollen. Luckily, yeah, they came lined, wrapped, and also insulated with these, so the water didn't get to my batteries. It just ruined the boxes. I'm really pleased about that. So, like I said, since it's water, I'm just going to release it. I've already told the people around me it's just water. It's not sewage or gray water or anything like that. It's just fresh water that's filled into the tank. So, I've got to release that so everything can drain. Ugh, now I got to go find some more water. I'm out in the middle of the desert. This is so unfortunate. Okay, so y'all are having water issues too?
Yeah, your virus attacked ours.
But mine was only 3/4 of a gallon.
Yeah.
My water jug I left on this up on top of the
we
counter.
were rushing back.
We were rushing.
And Terry goes, I heard something hit. I'm like, okay, it's back there. It was my dang water jug, which blew the top off.
Oh my God.
And so
So it's all over.
So now
It's fine,
I'm
though.
doing my carpets now because they're all wet.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do is hang
We're all
my
having
carpet.
water
Okay.
problems today.
I know.
Oh well. Life
long
could
as
be
we
worse.
do-
Yes,
yeah.
it could be way worse.
It's only water.
Water is dryable.
I
At
can
least
deal
it's
with
not
water.
sewage or anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I was checking under the cabinet to make sure it was all dry and nothing leaking from the pump, and there doesn't seem to be any water here, so that's good.
That is good.
Yeah, that is good. So see how the water pump is split right there? That's where I thought it might be leaking also, but it didn't leak there. So I'm glad. I do need to replace that. That's why I bought the new pump. The water did soak into the wood, so I'm going to keep the carpets off of it. That way it'll have a chance to dry. It could have been a lot worse. I'm glad someone contacted me. Carolyn called me and said that there was an issue because someone saw it leaking from the side of the RV. I just need to drain the fresh water real quick. Well, it's in the gray tank now, but it's just water. Yay, it's just water, thank God. So I'm just draining a little bit, enough to let the flooding go down in the tub and stuff. It's supposed to have 30-mile-an-hour gusts today, and as you can see, things are starting to get covered in dust. This is what I didn't care too much about the desert, is all the dust, but you know, it happens. I was able to let enough water out that I call it a tub, but it's actually just a shower tray, and it's not that deep, so that is not flooded anymore. And I'm going to let this dry out. I have to open a window and everything. Window open, that should help dry it out. I'm actually really lucky that the RV was leaning towards this back corner, because this could have been a mess if it was leaning forward and ran through the RV. But luckily it was leaning back to this back corner, and it all ran into the back corner, so nothing else got flooded. I thought it was the switch here, but it is the battery terminals. They're just not connected properly, and I am going to replace those today. And as you can see, the fresh water is all gone, and I was able to empty a little bit of the gray out, and now it's not as full, but that was completely full. This is normally a good idea because you can take your dishwater, instead of letting it go into the gray tank and filling that up, you can just dump it immediately so it doesn't get sour. I do use biodegradable soaps. But in this case, I guess it wasn't that great of an idea because this overflowed. But still, anyways, my sink would have just accepted the water and it would have just kept on pouring into the sink and still filled up the tank. So I'm going to dump this water now.
See, they're making shit a lot easier. What the fuck is that?
It's all corroded
Hey,
there.
you're on camera.
It's all corroded
All right,
there.
let me say that again. What the fuck is this, Aja?
That I need to replace those. That's
We
what I
need
was
to replace
saying.
these.
Yeah,
Did you
those
let them
have
see how eaten by acid corrosion this? How many years has been in here?
Just two.
What is
Maybe
this to?
3.
What does this go to?
That's the solar. That charges the
Yep.
That's your.
battery. Yeah, that's the solar.
solar charging it.
I shouldn't say anything, but you're not gonna see
Yeah.
mine.
Okay, then.
Let's replace this.
That's
Yeah.
that's the whole idea.
So they're gonna help
So,
me.
why don't we
replace
go
all
ahead and
this
pull
stuff.
these batteries out? Because that's gonna make everything a whole lot easier. I got baking soda. We clean the whole
But
damn
yeah,
thing.
the,
You're
no,
bulging.
the tray does
You're
not
bulging here, you know.
support
It
I
is.
know.
Yeah, usually I
All right.
But someone's got a surprise. So yeah, let's pull
Wait,
them out.
wait, right there.
Oh, get the length before you take them out too, Randy.
Is it hooked?
No,
Do you have a
get
tape?
that out right there. Just push the battery thing over.
Yeah, it's out there.
Okay, there.
Hold on, before you
Yeah.
take them out,
Wait.
do you have a tape measure? Let's get this ground length right
Not on
now.
me.
Do you have a
I'll
tape
just
measure?
take it off and we'll take it over.
Two. So
No, but it's too long.
I know. Oh, you want it?
Yeah, I want the
Okay,
real length.
Boom. I got it. Right here.
Cool. Just mark it with your fingernail or whatever then.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Yep.
All right. Then let's undo the wires and pull them out. I'm gonna leave that on to you
You got it, brother.
because Audrey got me on camera.
Okay. You're so awkward sometimes. Okay, this hooks here, and that's how you pull it out.
I was just gonna.
Anybody?
Yeah.
You gotta push it. Yeah, there you go.
Big panel, the 36 volt.
No, this tray, there's nothing that holds it on, so I don't know. You can't pull it out all the way.
Right.
Go into the tent, give it to the ladies in the tent. They're gonna take the info. We'll get as many as we can get.
A little further, and
79,
that's
no
about it.
tax.
That's all, well, I should have just left it in there then.
Hey, someone said that you can put it on a table. Someone had a table.
I do, but you can set it right on that carpet too.
Okay, well, let's wait till we get there. Oh, yeah, no, we're not going today. I want one. We're getting stuff together for maybe 3 days. Yeah. David's just gonna make sure we get somebody with a rig to get up there. I'm organizing it. Get the names and the contacts. Okay, get their name. I'll make a list. Make a list. Give it to the tent, or else give it to me.
I got some bigger clamps, but we're gonna change the whole thing.
See how this is? That's what I prefer putting on there.
We'll change it to this connector. Yeah.
I was gonna buy some water-resistant heat shrink ones, and I totally forgot.
Well, that happens. That happens all the time.
You put in the batteries?
No, we're just redoing them because there's a lot of corrosion. Yeah, we're gonna just do and bigger wires because the wires aren't
too small.
Suitable.
I just gave them wires to Ken's in case anybody need them. I've got the
It's okay.
2 gauge with the ends on them for battery to battery.
Yeah, well, it's
Why don't you go steal one?
No.
Wherever Ken's parked, he's got them in a bucket full of other stuff.
Oh, it's okay.
He was parked right here, but I don't know where he's at.
Okay, you gotta unhook that one right
Okay.
there.
I'm just gonna take these all out.
Okay. God, the flies are ridiculous here.
Yeah.
Yeah, people were giving me a hard time. I didn't realize that first. I was drinking my apple juice and right over there.
God, that's awful.
I cannot believe you let this happen.
Well, you know, it happens.
Well, when you get water on it, it's gonna happen. That's there, that's there. This was still here.
All right.
This should get the dang stupid. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, those are the ones that need to be taken off from that thing back there.
I don't have any insurance, man.
Okay. I'll be back with new wires.
Okay. Thank you, Randy.
You're welcome.
All right, so they're getting the battery cleaned off, all the crud and stuff. Just gotta wipe down the top. I'll do that. Jeez Louise, all the people.
How many people are here?
We're all the way down. You know me. We're all the way down.
Having a good time? Woo! Everybody filming each other. It's like a mirror.
I might come over and get some of this fireball.
No. Oh, fireball, yeah.
Okay, back to the batteries. We gotta wipe these down. Okay. I was gonna wipe them down. Thank you. Is there a date on those batteries?
They're a little old.
7/13.
July, they're 5 years old.
Oh yeah, that's probably why they're getting to the end.
Yep.
I want to change them out with lithium, but I just don't. I asked them there. It's just they said I don't know. I'd have to because it's hooked to the alternator.
Right.
So and you can't. You're not supposed to charge lithium with the alternator.
Do you want some soap and water?
No.
No, they're old batteries.
They're
They
just,
can
they're,
look
yeah, they're just, I was wiping the
connection.
baking soda off.
They say they are 7.
713.
So 5 years.
5 years. What are batteries rated to?
5 to 7 usually.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, let's show me the new connectors.
Get all that cleaned up. Oh, that's
Wow,
where you got
look
her
at
hot.
those.
Yeah. Holy moly, where'd those come from? Did Cisco make those, Randy?
Those are awesome. Look at those.
Did Cisco make those?
They're pretty. You owe $12.26.
Thank you. I don't mind.
He's out there breakdancing. He was having a blast.
And
So he's cleaning these connectors now.
as soon as I get some more clamps, I know I got some, I'll
Okay,
replace
yeah,
them.
that would be awesome.
I will replace these. Because I do have some in the house.
We won't say what I did. We won't tell my secret.
Is the panel charging them up now? It's running.
The panel's running now, but they're not connected. So
Okay.
It's not.
Oh, are the other switches the panel? Are those for the panel?
The clips are from the solar panel. Those clips right there.
Well, this one's totally gone, Osh.
What?
This one's totally gone.
I know.
I didn't even notice that.
Aja, did you have a flood?
I did. I had to clean it up. It was a big mess.
Somebody told me, so I wanted to come. That's why I came over here to see what's going on.
Yeah, it was awful.
Yeah, I think I'll do one at a time.
My pump, because of this right here, what we're fixing now, it's the connection wasn't good. So I cut my pump on, and then I left and forgot about it.
Your hot
and then,
water?
No, just
Your water
regular
pump.
water. Yeah, and then
Oh,
when I guess when I went to shut my door, it connected, and then the pump came back on.
Oh,
and
no.
it was running the whole
Yep.
time I was left, and it overflowed the tank.
I understand. That's what happens when Aubrey, she'll turn the sink on, and then she won't, she'll turn it on, let it drip out, and then when I go to turn it on, it just keeps running.
Oh, no.
Like that happened at our house one time.
Goodness.
Jocelyn flooded the whole upstairs. I'm not kidding. She was like 4.
It happens.
It happens. Yep. So I feel bad. We had to have our whole upstairs redone.
Out of your way.
Yeah, it literally flooded the whole freaking upstairs.
Are these the wires you had before, and now
Yeah.
you're replacing them with these?
Right, look how small those are.
You go get pedicures.
Yeah, that should be. I mean,
Yeah.
that's gonna be sweet. What do you
Because
need?
you know
Brad?
you get power loss that way.
Absolutely, absolutely. And those things will roll over a semi-engine.
Okay.
Oh, you need to add tension?
It's still too long?
Vice grips, man. Come on. You know how it was installed. I watched. That's all you think I did mine. I watched yours. I was like, okay, nice. I put brand new freaking springs in mine. Well, why don't they put video on it? Well, put that there.
Yeah.
There's a couple of really nice spots with the campfire.
Alright, he's getting the last part on there, which is the negative. I hear banjo.
Might have to go get Ace. No. Ace is over there barking at the little dog saying, "You call that a bark?"
I had a bunch in my pocket.
All right.
Okay, cool.
That's there.
I just have to get those ones changed, the negative and positive on the solar.
That will be as soon as I find new ones.
Connectors, yeah.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
I've got some.
Okay.
I just got to find them.
Okay, good. Awesome. Thank you, Randy.
You're very welcome, my dear.
And we are done. Ta-da. Or he is done.
Ta-da.
May I say hi? Yeah, absolutely. I just wanted to say hi. I was talking about the dog. I was talking about the dog. New normality. Like chihuahuas, they're the best ones.
Who is that? With the banjo. So it is packed. It goes all the way down that way. There's so many people here. And, yep. It goes all the way down that way as well. Hey! The people are starting to gather. There's supposed to be a fire tonight. And I believe they're also having chili. So, oh, look at that. It's hard to get through. There was a Class A trying to drive through here earlier, and it was not a pretty sight. It barely squeezed through. But anyways, well, I hope to see y'all in the next video. Until then, stay safe and onward bound. Love y'all out there. Bye for now.